Brexit negotiator David Frost has arrived in Brussels for a crunch dinner with Michel Barnier as the end of the transition period looms closer. Talks between Mr Frost and Mr Barnier are set to resume this evening as the UK chief Brexit negotiator has arrived in Brussels. Following 4 rounds of negotiations, outstanding issues over trade, fisheries and governance remain as the deadline of December 31 fast approaches. Negotiations are currently ongoing with concerns the UK would end the transition period on December 31 without a trade deal in place. Since the UK formally left the EU back in January, neither side has been able to agree on a trade deal. But Mr Frost will be aiming for constructive discussions while in Brussels. Ahead of the crucial talks, a UK government spokesman said, "Intensified discussions with the EU are ongoing. These continue to be constructive and useful, although significant differences still remain between us on a number of important issues. We remain committed to working hard to find an early understanding on the principles underlying an agreement out of the intensified process, and we look forward to the upcoming talks this week. British companies are stockpiling goods and testing supply chains to see if they can cope with a potentially damaging no-deal Brexit, according to the Financial Times. The paper claimed several large listed companies had told it they were carrying out such processes. It comes amid concerns a worst-case scenario could involve high tariffs and hard borders between the UK and the EU if a trade deal is not reached between the two bodies before January 1, 2021. Prime Minister Boris Johnson is said to be pressuring the EU to agree to the bones of a trade deal by the end of this month. The UK government has agreed to pay for the construction of trade inspection posts at Northern Ireland ports, according to the Irish News. Government Minister Lord Gardiner has said the facilities would be operated by the Department of Agriculture, Environment and Rural Affairs as well as the Food Standards Agency and port operators. He added, "The government has agreed in principle to fund the construction costs for these facilities.